Andy, congratulations. What does it mean to you to be given this opportunity?
It means the world. It means the world to me. To be thought of as a candidate for the head coach's role is pretty special. But to be chosen, it's pretty magical. It definitely is. I suppose being on a couple of Lions tours already gives me the feel of what it's all about. And for those who've been lucky enough to be involved before, or for those of us who've been lucky enough to go on Lions tours as a supporter or support the Lions and for what the Lions stand for at home, etc., we all know how special place this is. For me to be chosen as the head coach is beyond words. To be honest, I've obviously got a lot of people to thank, Ian and Ben, and obviously the board of the Lions, and obviously the selection committee, but also the IRFU, like Ben said, the support that they've given me, Kevin Potts and David Nucifora, and everyone concerned with the IRFU have helped this dream come true, so I'm very grateful.
And what would the key principles of a Lions team led by yourself be? Should Australia prepare themselves for the Hertz Arena?
I've probably grown up a little bit since then. Probably not as dramatic, No, there won't be any film star roles from myself. Just being myself, and I'm making sure that the team comes first.
Andrew McKenna from Talksport Radio. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Ben said that it was a 6-month process to identify you as the person they wanted. How long did it take you to say yes?
Oh, straight away. Obviously, I mean, we had a conversation a couple of months ago, myself and Ben, and he laid out all the different ramifications of what it involved to be the head coach, and he didn't need to do that, to be honest. It was a no-brainer because it's such an honour.
I'm sure you've already started thinking in terms of assistant coaches. When would you like to get that nailed down by?
I'm in no rush at all. There's a long way to go, isn't there? There's a lot of coaches just starting in new roles, etc. Some people will get better as coaches under pressure, to be able to sit back and watch and not just have the right conversation so that we get the right people on the bus to lead this team.
And in terms of the Lions, we often talk about it being the pinnacle for the players. As a head coach, is getting the head coach's job at the British and Irish Lions the pinnacle?
Well, it's the pinnacle for the players, and people will always debate this when you're coming up to World Cups, etc. But it's the pinnacle for the players, because after a World Cup, the next big thing for them to aim to is to get selected for the British and Irish Lions. And from their point of view, it's about the best of the best, and the reason that the camaraderie and the history is so strong and the brand is so strong, because those players want to make sure that they earn the respect of the fellow peers whilst they're on those tours, and that makes them stronger. For me to be part of it as a head coach, I mean, you can imagine how much I'm bursting with pride in regards to that.
Alex Hayes, Rugby. And congratulations.
Thanks, Alex.
Great to see you. I think a lot of people have had you in this position for quite some time. Can you just give us a little sense of, I suppose, the challenge that you are expecting as you head to an Australian set up at the moment? Looks a little bit bloodless. How quickly do you think that'll come around?
I know Australia more than most of the Australian psyche, personnel, what it's like to tour there. Obviously, I've grown up in Australia quite a bit as far as my career is concerned, and I know that what this will mean to them. As we all know, from a Lions point of view, it's extra special to be a Lion from these shores. But when it comes around every 12 years, and you're lucky enough as a player to be part of that, it's got to be extra special. So it's a huge moment for Australia. To be involved as a player and at the top of your form in the middle of those 12-year periods has got to be extra special. So I know the journey over the last wee while, as far as the Australian rugby is concerned, needs a little bit of repair. But the candidates that are talked about by you guys in regards to who's going to be in charge, and me knowing firsthand the type of personnel and the quality of player that an athlete that they've got. I mean, we played Australia not too long ago at the Aviva, and it was one of the toughest games that we've faced in the last few years, certainly at home. So I know that they're going to get it right because it means so much. 2025 is going to be a massive year for Australian sport with the Lions coming over.
Brilliant. And one just a quick one. Can you just give a bit of insight into the challenge that is unique to being a Lions head coach relative to what you've achieved in national and club game?
I suppose the challenge is, which is very exciting for me, that there's a blank canvas and there's an organisation in front of the organisation, as it were, to be built, and that's what's exciting for me. A blank canvas to build up a schedule, a backroom staff, a coaching staff, etc., and a playing pool that is extremely talented, and that's for us all to see. You know, I'm excited about the next 18 months to be able to put that together.
Hi Andy, Ashton O'Reilly here from Off the Ball. Huge congratulations. Just in terms of your style as a head coach, I'm sure you've had a lot of experience as a player, and that's probably shaped the way that you do show and lead out there. Just describe your style as a head coach.
It is what it is. It is what it is. It's me being myself. It's me trying to put across to the talented pool of players that I work with, that I certainly am going to work with, and letting them flourish for the type of people that they are, to be able to express themselves. 100% the talent's going to be there, so I need to make sure that I'm allowing that talent to flourish.
And just in terms of the IRFU, it's great that they've been so supportive. Can you tell us a little bit about how you're going to balance the two roles? Well,
I'll balance the two roles by making sure that I give both roles the right attention that both roles deserve. I wouldn't take on this role unless I could do both roles to the best of my ability. And therefore, I'm very grateful from the IRFU again for this opportunity.
Thanks, Ryan. Mitchell Lipson Reuters, congratulations. Ben talked about the joy of the Lions, and one of your strengths with Ireland seems to have been bringing the joy and the fun back into the camp. How important is it as part of your role to make sure the players love the experience?
Well, there's a fine balance to be had here, because you know, there's a lot of talk about fun and enjoyment, etc. But you don't get fun and enjoyment if you've not got the tactical awareness or technical ability to be able to put the right tools in front of the talented group that we're going to have to be able to express themselves. So first and foremost, it's getting the right tactics, getting the right facilities, getting the right environment for them to be able to flourish as a rugby player. I suppose for the tours that I've been on, what makes it very easy as far as the camaraderie and the excitement and the bonds that Yayan has rightly spoke about, is because when you get the best of the best, the fighting for that respect, and not just that, they're trying to learn off the people that they are competing against year in, year out. I mean, we're a couple of weeks away from a tournament that is pretty special to everyone in the Six Nations, and the rivalries is right up there, and that's why we all love the Six Nations. But when the best of the best come out of that, the respect is through the roof. So therefore, the bond has already started, and it's an easy job to try and filter that through the organisation as a whole.